Tafadhali turudishie huyu mtoto, na tumesema ni sorry kama amekosea. Sisi kama wazazi tutamkalisha chini na tutaita mpaka watu wengine tumkalishe chini, na tumesema ni sorry kwa niaba ya mtoto.
This chilling video captures the moment an identified man pounced on Peter MTI in Uthiru, bundling him into a waiting car. The men believed to be officers allegedly kidnapped Muteti over a controversial tweet interpreted as a treasonous act by government operatives. The tweet featured an AI-generated photo of a man resembling President Ruto lying in a casket, captioned, "This is disrespect to the president. Do not retweet." Shortly after, Muteti began receiving strange messages warning him that the photo could land him in trouble, possibly leading to his arrest or charges, and immediately Muteti deleted the photo.
Friday asubuhi, there's some suspicious men aliona ikafanya dia delete that post. Juu alikuwa na woga. So yeah, ni true, alikuwa na threateniwa.
On the day of his disappearance, Muteti was seen outside a shop, armed with his phone. CCTV footage shows him browsing through his phone, likely checking Twitter activities since posting the controversial photo. Moments later, two casually dressed men approached Muteti, sandwiched him between them, and forcefully dragged him into a waiting car. Reports indicate that a man dressed in police uniform was inside the car, which immediately took off.
The men who were inside the Prado they had not masked their face. Na wakamuabduct, wakamrusha kwa hiyo Prado, wakaenda na yeye. Na inside the Prado there was a police officer who was in uniform.
Tungeomba serikali yetu, Bwana Ruto, tafadhali turudishie huyu mtoto, na tumesema ni sorry kama amekosea. Sisi kama wazazi tutamkalisha chini na tutaita mpaka watu wengine tumkalishe chini, na tumesema ni sorry kwa niaba ya mtoto.
Muteti's case mirrors that of Billy Mwangi, known as Psycho on Twitter. Billy also shared an AI-generated photo of President Ruto's look-alike in a casket, captioned, "Nugu itafufuka, better cremation walai." Moments later, Billy too disappeared without a trace.
Tafadhali mimi Ruto nakuomba, kama huyo kijana alishikwa na serikali, huyo kijana nakuomba umwachilie. Tafadhali wacha kuja hapa tukule sikukuu na tutakuwa nakwambia asante. Na mimi I do not support what goes on social media ya vitu ziko huko, sababu hata pia mimi ni mzazi, singepata kuona vitu zingine ambaye wewe unaziona, sababu uko na watoto na watoto wanaona baba yao vile anafanywa. Kama huyo kijana, na mimi najua he is not a creator of those things. He could only ni mchezo ya vijana. Unatupiwa kakitu, unatupia mtu.
But if there is a case of abduction that is reported to our stations, ours is to investigate. And if there is anyone who has committed an offense, be arrested and be taken to a court of law.
Now, despite pleas from their families and Kenyans on social media, police boss Douglas Kanja claims he is unaware of such kidnapping incidents. In fact, he insists that the police do not kidnap people. So who are these men abducting young Kenyans? Are the police involved? And did the president himself order their kidnapping? Have these young men overstretched their freedom to the point of crossing boundaries? Pro-government bloggers argue that AI-generated photos of the president lying in a casket are treasonous, as they imagine the president's death. Now, treason is a serious offense against the state, provided for in Section 40 of the Penal Code. It involves acts that compass, imagine, invent, devise, or intend the death, maiming, wounding, imprisonment, or restraint of the president, and can lead to life imprisonment.
Nchi yetu buda wetu akikosea si wingi ya kumtandika. In fact hata si ati ni kama ati kumwanika, si wingi ya kumnyorosha. Yani juu nimeona watu wako kwa X mpaka wanaitanga mtu umbwa wewe.
They become too personal.
Inakuwa yani mpaka yani ni matusi kabisa, unatukana mzee.
Kenyan musician Guardian Angel warns that sometimes Kenyans cross boundaries in their bid to correct the president's mistakes. He cautions that in such instances, the president or his team might retaliate, leading to endless court battles or worse repercussions.
So sijui, labda nadhani kila mtu ako na opinion yake ya kusema unajua kuna hiyo freedom pia. Lakini kwa freedom
kuna boundaries.
Na hata sio boundaries, kuna freedom ingine yenye ufai kutumia.
But is the president ordering the kidnapping of youths since the finance bill protest? According to Ndura Warwingi, the president might not even be aware of such actions. Instead, it could be his men or staunch supporters close to power who give orders for such abductions, keeping it low from the president's knowledge.
In every police, in every leadership of anybody, there is a squad that is normally created. It's a creation of a particular strong man in the presidency. It might not necessarily be the president, but the people around the president, the psychopaths, they're the ones who will create such a thing and then come and tell the president that they are protecting you. Because a president, when he's surrounded by sycophants, they create fear to him. And then they cause him to be so threatened, living a life that you think you are going to die tomorrow, or somebody wants to overthrow you. So a president, because he doesn't have access, yes, he will read the newspapers, he will be briefed by NSIs, but mostly, no, the NSIs will come and brief you, give you a story. Whether you act on it or you don't act on it, they don't care. For them is to give you what is happening. Now for you to either call them for the implementation or ask any other authority like the army, like the police, like the political class to come and do something. They will just give you an advisory what to do, but they will not force you to do it.
With the rising cases of kidnapping against anti-government protesters on social media in Kenya, should these young men and women stop criticizing the government? Well, according to Alvan, he advises that criticism should be within the boundaries of freedom, cautioning that overstepping these boundaries might provoke retaliation from those in power.
Munaweza ni discard, niache kuwa bro yenyu mkubwa, but for now nisikizeni tu vijana na Gen Z. Najua mkishika moto yenyu kuzima inakuanga ngumu, but kwa sasa nisikizeni. Hii mambo ya kupost vitu zingine very a lot, cheza chini. Naenda kuambia ni kwa nini. Najua saizi nchi imekasirika. We uko home umekasirika, Fadhe amekasirika, Shusha amekasirika, nchi imekasirika. Na nyinyi mnashikanga, nyinyi mnakaa nini? Mnakaa aro. Mkisha pointiwa place fulani mnaenda kama mmedunga. But penye tuko saizi, si kupoa. Mambo ya kupost vitu very sana, cheza chini. Tumia nini very fununu. Tuko rada, tutashika. Hakuna mtu hawezi shika kitu. Tutashika. Lakini mambo ya kupost na nini very a lot, sijui kama mnaelewa. Reduce tafadhali. Reduce, sababu shida ni huyu ajui jokes. Na mtatumiwa kutoa hasira. Tutaanza kuwatafuta huku na hatutajua, sababu mtaokotwa nyinyi wote. Hatutajua kwenye tutawatoa. Kutoka Julai watu wanatafuta, hatutajua kwenye huyu hachezi. Huyu ni wa kuogopwa. Na najua usijijaze ati hivi. Tunakuhitaji. Sisi kama ndugu zako, dada zako, mama yako, baba yako, cousins zako, uncle zako, auntie zako, tunakuhitaji. So usiende sana. Tafadhali, tutaki kwanza, sababu tukianza hatutaweza. Hapa penye tuko saizi na huyu hatutaweza kuwapata. Walai. Hatutaweza kuwapata. Mnabeba kutoka kwa kinyozi, mnabeba kwa barabara ukiendea mandazi na nothing. We cannot find you again. So, musipost very, tumia very fununu. Cheza chini. Huyu ajui jokes. Huyu ni wa kuogopwa. Sawa. Wacheni Mungu afanye kazi yake. Tafadhali. Gen Z, vijana, nawaomba tukaa ndugu yenye mkubwa. Reduce. Please. Tunawahitaji. Chrissy, New Year na future kwenye mnaenda. Tunawahitaji. So sijui kama mnanielewa. Woi.